Alright guys, I'm going to start by cleansing my face, and I'm using this Clean and Clear Deep Cleansing Lotion. So I've been using this now for probably a week, and I just use it. I love how clean it just gets my skin, even after I've washed my face and cleansed my face, that my skin like still has muck on it. So this is what I use to actually clean my skin, and I love it so much. So I know it looks a little bit aggressive how I'm handling my skin, but that's the way. I like it. Okay, that's enough of wiping my face. This is the reason you clicked on. You clicked on because you want to see how I do my brows. So I'm using my Face by Shana Brow like brow pomade in dark brown. In dark brown. Sorry, it's because I message on my phone. And this is what it looks like. See? And I'm using that Sedona Lace angled brush. Okay, I don't remember the name of it, but Sedona Lace is from their pink collection, and they're constantly having a sale. They're having, I believe, 50% off, no, or 75% off, something like so. Like, I'm always getting emails that they're having sale. So I'd really jump on that and grab their sets, not the individual brushes. Grab the sets. The sets make sense. So this is going to be an unedited version of how I do my brows. So you'll see how I do my brows and how long it takes me doing this method. And I'm going to be quite honest with you, it takes longer doing this method than doing it with a pencil, because with a pomade I just don't want to make any mistakes whatsoever. And I don't know, like, this thing, once it's on your face, it's on your face. Like, it's not moving, honey. But what I love is that I can manipulate it when, if I've made a mistake, or when I've made a mistake with the concealer. So the concealer still does it works still to create, to fix mistakes. So what I did is, where I have my brows, like my brow line, or like a tips of brow area left, that's what I use as a guide to draw up, as you guys saw, for the initial line. And then I went on top, just kind of feeling out how thick I want my brows to be. Sometimes they're really thick and I have no control of that, and sometimes they're really thin, and again, I have no control of that. But this is how I'm doing my, when I say I don't have no control of that, I just keep messing up. No matter what shape I want to get, I never get that shape. So I had control over my own brows. I know what's going on. No, my brows are hella different. As you can see, I have to create brows. Now, if you're somebody who has thick brows, then what you would do is just isolate, meaning you would just use the concealer method and you're good to go. You can just fill in your brows, and then just, if there's any sparse areas, if your tail is too short or thin, you can fill that in, and then you can go ahead and do the concealer method if it is that you need to do the concealer method. If your brows are sparse, then this method will actually work for you. Using a pomade, I only use pomade on myself and pencils on my clients, because pencils are just easy for me to work with. So I would recommend you use a pencil if your brows are sparse. And that's just me saying that to you as how I would do your brows. But whatever feels comfortable for you. If you have, look at that looks so crappy anyway, but if you have the funds or the wherewithal to try out different methods, whether by using just a brush wand, or just by using a pomade or a pencil or whatever, if that works for you, then you can try out to see what method fits your brows best. You know what I mean? This is just what works for me, and I think that's where a lot of us don't piece the pieces together when it comes to YouTube videos. This is what works for us. This is how we love to do our makeup. This is what works for me. See? But yeah, this is just what I do in terms of my brows. I wouldn't say I go for like natural brows at all. I'd go for brows that look like complete out of this world. Like, if you know, say that never grew up on my face naturally. Like, I got my brows done. Like, shoot, I be balling. I just go out, get my brows done and whatever. But there's certain techniques and like stroke positions, as in like how you place your brush and flick your brush, where your brows can literally look like brows. It look like it has hairs going through them. Who's really good at that is Kendall. She had done my makeup, like, I think over a month ago, when I was introducing different artists on my channel. She had done my makeup, and oh my god, my brows look so natural. I love how Kenisha does brows. Oh, shoot browses. But yeah, I get my drift. So look at how thin I had to make them. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually thin everything back out. So was it a waste of time? Yes. But did I keep making mistakes while I was drawing on my brows? Of course I did. So why using the concealer? Because I made mistakes, and those mistakes need to be concealed. Alright, so this is my LA Girl concealer in medium. It's like a dual concealer. I have a light side and a dark side. And I see it's a pro contour cream. And I tend to go with the darker side. And I'm using my angled brush from Juvia's Place. This angled brush is very thick and I love that. I am going to be switching out this product, like what I used to do my brows. I want to get something that is darker. So I'm going to go to Monarch today and see what I can find, because I'm in Portmore. There's no Fontana Pharmacy in Port. So yeah, none in Portmore. Anyways, so how I'm doing my brows, right? I actually like when my brows have a really nice high arch, because of my eye type. I have hooded eyes. It creates so much more room for me, like, to work. I can do like double cut crease, rainbow, like, and everything would be visible, you know what I mean? So this is just how I prefer to do my brows, which is what I meant by us doing our brows as YouTubers. This is just my preference. I love when I have a lot of brow space, because I love space to work. I want to be able to do certain looks with my eyes, and because of my eye shape, I am limited by that, and that's what we don't want to hear at all, that there are limitations. But there is. Your eye shape, your face shape, your skin type. There are some foundations you will not be able to wear, even with your brows. For some of it, if you have like severely oily skin, you may have to put your primer on and then do the powdering method, like powder everywhere and then do your brows, so that your brows don't slip off during the day. Or you can go ahead and grab your face by Shana. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't move, honey. It does not move. So as I'm doing my brows, I'm holding the mirror close up to my face, because I can see like these little we call it like gaps or whatever. So the mirror is hella close to my face, and I tend sometimes, at one point I was using a big mirror, but I realized that it changed the lighting of the video. Like when I would hold it to my face, because it was black, I don't know, maybe it changed the lighting of the video. So now I'm just using my little Fenty Beauty mirror. It is really small, you guys, but I mean, it works for me. So this is what I'm using, and see, like, that's what it looks like. But looking at this now, editing this video, I don't like that brow. I do not like how it looks. I like my brows to have more of an arch and more of like a gradient tail. To me, tail meaning the end of my brows going towards my ear. The tail just looks like it just got thin out of nowhere. But some days win, some days you lose, honey. And the days you lose, you just act confident and no one will question you. If anyone can tell me the name of that YouTuber, girl. But yes, I act confident. No one will question you. So yes, I did not like how I did my brows this day, which is interesting, because the day after I did my brows, and bye-bye, I was completely in love. I was like, yes, that's exactly how to do my brows every single time, but it always changes up. My brows are never done the same. I'm like, my God, you know what I'm saying? I keep switching it up. Well, that's not true, because it's the same today, tomorrow, forevermore. Okay, ignore that. So I'm just blending out, and if I realize I'm using the thicker part of the brush, as in laying it flat on my skin, I'm just blending that part out. So that is what my brows are looking like. Look at that. Look at that. See how thick it started out and how thin it got? Yeah. Now the battle is actually getting the other side to look the same. Now people always say, and you know, I've always heard brows or cousins, not sisters, or brows or something, not twins. Not baby. I try to get my brows as identical as I can, because I don't like mismatchy brows. Who the hell would wear mismatched brows and be like, honey, they ain't no twins, baby, they cousins. No, me no wonder that's more my bros them look like, as me tell you, like, whoa, them bros that don't exist naturally, but it look good. Like that my work for that are the EM, that are the EM, that are the end game, you know what I mean? So guys, doing these voiceovers, it takes so much out of me. I only have 2 minutes left, but I still have a lot to do. And what I find too, whenever I'm doing my second brow, I tend to go way faster because I use the first brow as a guide. So the first brow takes forever because I'm kind of laying the groundwork, laying the groundwork. The second one, I look on the first one, and then I was like, oh, that's the shape that I want. You know, there's one brow I don't know how to explain it to you guys. There's one brow that whenever I do this one, the one that I'm doing now is a brow that whenever I do it, I'm just like, ah. That's what I'm talking about. Like this brow, and mind you, I ain't got no brow hairs or nothing to misbehave, but this brow, it behaves. You know, always love the shade that it has, and it's, oh gosh, it's not really working out at this point in time, but you get what I'm saying. Wow, I'm almost done. I can't believe I'm almost done. So yeah, so no, it's just getting the brows to match up, and that's basically it. But as I said, your how thick your brows are, how thin your brows are, how sparse your brows are, what products you use, your skin type, all of that comes in whenever you're doing your brows, and getting it to last long and for it to wear long as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, just look into that. You can Google skin types, and then when you're researching, see what jumps out at you, and then you can know, say, oh crap, oh yeah, so this is what my brows are like. Alright, then cool. I'm not brows. It's what my skin type is like, and then you can go from there. Those are two different shapes, but yeah, then it can go from there and getting, you know, like the proper foundation. Then it goes on, not just for brows but for everything else. So I'm extending this, and then I'll be cleaning up. And this is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and the reason I'm extending it is because, as I said before, I want my brows to match exactamundo. So yeah, so this is it, you guys, for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you have not, and if you have stayed to the end of the video, yo, huge shout out to you. I have 2 or 3 more of these one-on-one tap videos coming along for you guys, so stay tuned for the videos for this week, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Okay, if you have any suggestions, you can tell me. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, hey, that one is my favorite, as you can tell. Yeah. Bye, guys.